new developments. Katie?
Todd and Erica, Republicans who supported the proposal call it a good start. They voted to expand the state's civil rights laws to include sexual orientation, but the bill does not include protections for transgender individuals. Lawmakers would study civil rights related to gender identity at a later time. The proposal repeals the Religious Freedom Act. It exempts adoption agencies and crisis pregnancy centers that encourage the carrying of pregnancies to full term. Also, certain nonprofits that offer religious-centered programs. We're finding it's a proposal many aren't happy with, and for very different reasons.
We, I think, all are collectively disappointed that the transgender community is now out of the bill, and that's going to have to be worked back in.
I don't think it goes far enough. There are a couple places where there are good and strong protections, but once you start making a list, I worry about who are we leaving off.
Senate President David Long chaired the 4.5-hour hearing in a packed room.
I know that passions are high here on both sides of the issue. We understand that. We respect that.
Those passions evident in the number of people who testified and showed up at the State House to watch the discussion in person. A former bakery owner from Oregon explained to lawmakers how she lost her dream business over a decision not to create a wedding cake for a same-sex couple based on her religious beliefs.
Not only did we face the full force of the law, but our property was vandalized and we received death threats. We have 5 children, and people have said horrible things to them.
A transgender veteran told the committee survival is still part of her story, something she thinks could change if protected under the state's civil rights laws.
I wanted to come home in a flag-draped coffin so that no one would know my terrible secret. I wanted to commit suicide by war and be remembered as a hometown hero and not a disgrace.
The bill now moves to the full Senate for consideration, but not without acknowledgement the balance between expanded civil rights protections and religious freedom will be a difficult one to strike. Senators voted 7-5 in committee tonight to advance that bill to the full Senate for consideration, and Republican Senator Dennis Cruz from Northeast Indiana was the only one to break with his party and vote with Democrats against this bill. Reporting live at the State House, Katie Hines, RTV 6.